But what we have learned while researching this topic and talking to the drivers who will be affected is that they're not anti-progress, they're anti-being left behind by progress. So maybe it's time we stopped accepting protecting jobs as an excuse for inaction every single time.
So there's a lot of operational jobs that are required for you to make sure is it doing the right task. People who are driving right now they're not going to drive. There are other ways in which they can monitor the cars. Companies do have like a lot of teleoperations and other things where people are kind of monitoring how the car is behaving. And there's also along this way, there are a lot of people required for both testing and validating this. So you still need drivers to test and validate the systems. You still need people to kind of go about labeling these things, to kind of have some kind of rewards and labels to make sure that like, okay, whatever the things the AI is doing, can you teach the AI these kind of behaviors? So there's a lot more new jobs to be created actually. This kind of reskilling is actually even more scalable because earlier they were just driving cars. Now, but actually if you do the transition and work on this, the new skill they have learned could be used even for robotics because now they understand how do you go about teaching AI. So a lot of physical AI that's getting built out, the reskill that they did are actually going to be useful in the long term.
For example, if you look at Germany, they didn't just roll out EVs, they built national skills programs specifically for this transition. They're piloting these shuttle service programs with the worker unions actually at the discussion tables. There's an ongoing partnership between government and transport companies focused on helping workers adapt to new mobility roles. So taxi drivers aren't just going to lose jobs there, they'll be trained as fleet managers. Delivery drivers will transition into logistics coordinators. They're basically trying to bring the people along with the progress in tech. Singapore had a similar idea. Safety nets, transition assistance, education programs,